Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a miserable Monday. We're going to start off with my personal conspiracy theory that the game is out to get me because I cannot be missed. We have a Scorpion G. Char lightly. I am in my LPZ 70. LKPZ 70 parentheses K. I got my HE ready. You ready for this, guys? Okay, here we go. Scorpion's not a super accurate tank, especially while it's moving. Its soft stats are terrible. Its bloom is horrendous. Let's see how this goes. We'll just kind of... Okay, yep, there we go. Auto aim, boom, nice. Okay, you're not going to be able to hit me. No way. Wee. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Well, at least I got a little bit of vengeance. You say, Guido. That is a really close shot. Also, pretty nice job. You see he kind of slammed his brakes on and did a little slide action there. That was nice. And let's see what happens here. Oh, of course. The meal. Pops over and takes me out for my last 11 hit points. That's an appropriate start for Miserable Monday, don't you think? I think. Let's see what other kinds of chicanery and silliness happened last week. All right, chopper action. This is actually a nice setup for a chopper. I am bottom tier and only a 2-tier battle. Got the double barrel, pretty decent hold down tank here. We're on Himmel's Westfield Dorf, so we're going to do this in fast time. Just to, I want you to fully embrace the futility of my actions on this particular map. So we're just going to speed this thing up. Watch as I expertly look for hold down situations. Okay, no. Okay, working it, work it. Okay, no. Okay. Oh, already coming in. Someone saw me. Can't get the chopper. Reposition. Over here, take that. Okay, there's some damage. Good. And nope, armor not penetrated. Okay, that's fine. Keep on working it. It's not futile yet. We got Artie is just blasting. Here we go. Ooh, okay, we eat a shot. Great. That's not great. How did I don't know. I missed the little hatch. How about you? No. Okay, we get hit again. How about look for a shot. Keep on working it. Rocking back and forth. Hold down. Artie's flying. And how about you? No, you. Ow. Son of a... Okay, we have 228. How about... Oh, wait, what? Hey, whoa, hey! What? What? I don't even know, fellas. I don't know. My hole is just eating shots. He is able to... he's done a nice job. The little hatch, actually, is quite small. And what he was doing, you can see that he's got an angle. He was moving right to left. I was missing every one of those shots on that hatch. Normally, that's not much of a problem. And then he's able to get his... and I get wiped out by a Barask. And the Barask... Not only do I get killed by the Barask, he gets away with it. It's a meal, but whatever. It's the full meal deal. I just got the full meal deal. All right, fellas. Guido's in a scout. We got tier 10s involved. I want you to take a look over there. Give you one guess on what's about to happen. Give you one guess. Alright, let's see what we can do. What do we got? Alright, this guy's here. Hold on, before I do anything, let's see what we got. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good. Not good at all. Scout sees me. But I'm going to get a ship. Interestingly, the little thing that says who I was destroyed with was there at the beginning because... In the replay system, if you reverse, then stuff just stays there because why not? But yeah, 4005 in the game finds me. Doesn't matter, dudes. Doesn't matter if it's the beginning, the end, wherever part of the game it is. If I die, it will be a nuke from a 4005 and bonus points for being across the entire damn map. Perfect. You would be forgiven for believing this was the first 10 seconds of the game. Minus how far away I am from Cap and maybe the AC-4 and the Tiger, the IS-3, the entire 4-ship that went south, the 1 scout in the middle and the 1 heavy in the north. You would be forgiven if you glance at this and went, man, that's only 30 seconds into the game. No. Nope. We need 1, 2, 3. How many are over there? Let's see. We've got the Artie Doesn't really count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 6. Oh, I missed the M4. So 7. We need 7 guys at cap. I'm gonna ask you this. Give me a one word. Give me one word for how you think this went. Or better yet, give me one word for the chances we had. I'll tell you my word. 0. 0. 0 chances. And guess what? We lost. That's so weird. So weird that if you give up about, I don't know, what is that? Easily 3/4. I don't know if I count. Not sure I'm really controlling this part of the map all alone and all by myself. But sure, my word for this, chance-wise, donut. Turns out that is exactly what it was. Pretty good game, fellas. Definitely winning, as you can see. Not a good chance the Churchill 7 is going to make a comeback over old Roman 25 Ortiz from clan SVR XP. Server XP? Sever XP? I don't know. I have only 679 damage. 482 assists. I got a couple kills. I led the push around the corner. Just didn't get a whole lot of pens. Top tier. Pretty good setup overall. We got 5s and 6s. And I'm just trying to get some of the last hit points, fellas. We're just working it. We're trying to, people may have missions. They may need a little extra damage. They may need some experience. Maybe they're trying to get one of the lower level reward tanks from the campaigns, and they have to shoot X numbers of heavies. Or there's all kinds of things that people might want to be doing here. They're grinding tanks, trying to get credits, experience, crew stuff, whatever. Right? Last guy with hit points. We're gonna try to get in there and let's see if we can, make a good game even better in here. So we're closing in. Churchill has to be here. That's where he was last seen. I'm pretty sure he's not fast enough to get away. So we're looking good. And then he does that. And then he does this. So just to prove that it's not just artillery that does this. Although artillery is 95% the culprit here. Got one on him. Oh, God, just barely. He drowned himself. Enemy Roman. Roman 25 Ortiz. You, sir, are a drowning clown. Drowning clown. Awesome. Late game in this match, things are clearly not going well. Their double mouse action defeated our mouse and 113 BO Mausian action over there. I was over here on the east flank. We did some spotting a bit, not much, 227. Got whacked by something back there. Went all the way to the middle. Did some decent spotting there, but didn't really get any assist out of it. Lit a bunch of guys, but by then we were kind of thin on guns. The west side collapsed, so I fell back to here to try to get some spots. Clearly not working very well. So I see the Grille going that way, and then we're going to find ourselves a Progetto, and we'll get ourselves a little late game damage here. This is going to be sweet. We come up here. Oh, there he is, Progetto. So we'll just swing in here, right? Pretty accurate gun. We'll just take a little shotterino. We are spotted, and boom, damage. No. Armor not hit. I don't know. I guess I hit the mantlet. Maybe I hit the front sprocket. It's fine. We'll go ahead and zip on down here. We're a little light tank. How hard can it be to hit us? No problem. Okay, a little zingy zoom, a little cut around there. Alrighty, we good. Okay, I hate it when it does that. Anyway, apparently one of the a mouse hit me. This has been kind of a crazy match. I was over on the east side where the Burr and the T-49 are over there, but I couldn't really get anything else going. Got my full hit points. I noticed the other side, and actually the 5100 and the UDES-03 are pushing up with me, and the ST-1. So, well, the ST-1's a null, sorry. But we killed another tank here, and now we got this RHM, which is hurt, I believe. Yeah, he's right here, so he's hurt. So I want to push this guy, and then roll up this side, and then come around, and then once we control the west side and the cap area, then we can start put a chokehold on their campers back there. So that's the plan, right? We got full hit points. We're good. We're just going to zing right in here. No problem. All right, there's an him, so we'll come on right by here. And we'll put a shot on him. We might even kill him. Okay, boom. Turn. No, don't. Oh, look out. Don't. Okay, of course. 763. Really, I should have swung around him. Wasn't really thinking. To be honest, I thought I might one-shot him, but he was a bit higher than my alpha of 240, so I would have had to had a really good high roll, which I did not. So I should have swung around him. I'll take that. That's my fault, that hit. And we get him dead. But that hurts, because that's 3/4 of my hit points gone by not playing that very well. One of the reasons I didn't want to swing right around him and head up the hill, though, is I kind of expected maybe one of the TDs to be hiding back here. Doesn't seem to be. It looks like they're all up in the other corner. So we're going to swing around here. I've showed you what I'm about to do several times on this channel. And it wouldn't have mattered if I had my full hit points or not, based on what's about to happen. But you can use this spot, at least you could in the past, to sort of drive around. And all you got to do is do that and then reset yourself. So we'll just swing around here. Okay, no problem. Zing, zing, zing. And I need to get out of the water enough to reset. So we're good, right? Sure. Yeah, this is okay. How about now? Dude. Now how? I hate how the replays don't allow you to do that. Don't allow you to kind of look around. Anyway, I drown myself. So there you go. I do make allowances on drowning. I put most drowners in my blacklist. If vehicles drown and I find them in spots like this where it looks like they might have been trying to do something, like make a move, then I try not to put them in there. For you guys that know, have they changed this part of the map recently, or did I just blow it? I think I just blew it. You need to kind of get speed up and go past this spot, because you got to be a little bit further down so that you can... but I figured I had enough power to just get far enough up that I could get a reset on the timer, but that was not to be. We end up winning this, I believe, but no thanks to me. Well, here we are in 15.2 simulator. I guess now it's 14.2. 14.1 simulator. Why am I so slow? Oh, there we go. One-time speed. Hey, KV1S. We've got 478 hit points. Let's just cruise on down here. Bank. All right, 39 hit points to my 478. Shirley. Quit calling me Shirley. We'll be fine. No. Okay. I may have just doubled the KV1S's damage on that in that game by giving him the 478 hit points right there. But it's hard to see here because I can't get this silly thing to work correctly. But my tank is like twice as wide as that one and easily as long. I don't know why exactly, other than maybe armor thickness. Mine is that much lighter than his, but apparently it is. Yeah, look at this one. We did not send anybody to the northwest. I was actually all the way down in that bush in the middle of the map right here to start with, and saw all these guys kind of pushing whatever. We've lost Progetto. The Conqueror's dead. That's our Artie, by the way. It is 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, and he's not dead because he YOLO'd, and he's not dead because their scout YOLO'd. He's dead because they've collapsed to within 200 meters of our cap in 2.5 minutes. Look what our team's doing. Oh God, no! What? What's interesting here is this is the counterclockwise push, dueling counterclockwise pushes of doom. The bad news for our team is we have some guys kind of lagging the fight, and we only have a few defenders, and they have a bunch. What do you think happens here, fellas? We'll just timestamp this. I'm trying to get some damage. I got 395 and 1,000. And now we're trying the dueling cap, but what do we got? We got a grill and me, fellas, and they've got a significant number of their tanks. Now our team did clean them out pretty good at the cap, but let's watch what happens. JPZ is still doing battle. Object 261 is probably resetting him. There's 3 guys from each team on, but my team is vulnerable to being reset. Yep, it did get reset. We were within 6 seconds. But their 3, there was no way to reset it. Possibly I could have pushed, but you see the IS-7 and the Manticore were pushing in this way. It would have been difficult for me to get by. Just 2 pushes to the cap, and the other team cleared out enough of our tanks and had a wise enough 261. I bet he had a lot to do with resetting. There was a grill hanging out back there. The JPZ they had, you can see the UDES actually went back, so they just had a better situation for the cap conditions. There you go. This one was special. Watch this. Looking for a shot. There we go. Cool. All right, I know there's a chopper there, so I'm just checking on him. What's he doing? All right. Tog is not going to back up. Oh, it looks like he's coming this way. Let's back up and see if we can find him. There he is. Okay. All right. All right. Well, let's see this because I'm not zooming in. All right. He's kind of looking at me. I don't have any clue. Is it the hatch? Was it the roof? Were those 2 marks? No, those are part of the camo. I don't have the foggiest where he hit me, but I'll tell you what, he popped over and gave me that old double barrel. Nice. Notice I was sort of trying to figure out what happened right there. And we got an HTC making a push. We're actually in pretty good shape right here. We shoot this guy, we shoot that guy. Already hits me. Chopper's still in there. I have less hit points. Looks like he wants to make a push. Here he comes. Alright, I got help now. Just thumped that guy. Apparently he can't miss with the double barrel. There we go. Got rid of that dude. KB1 way back there. He's not looking. Alright, let's go get this chopper. Alright, Artie helped me. There you go. Let's go get him. We got this. Lit on fire. Of course. Of course. Lit on fire. Alright, that's alright. We can hit this dude. And nope, whiffed him. And can't get my gun on him. Bounce. Oh, very nice. Alright, back up. He's still reloading. Oh, push him in the water. Dead. Watch this, though. I don't know what he's doing. Then he gets tracked. And then he slides forward. Watch this. Wait for it. There it is. Drowned. Drowned. I got the kill. You notice. Watch. Look at that laser shot. That's pretty cool. He got lasered by the KV-1. Right in the side. Ooh, okay. Okay, hold on. We're going to go back because I only had 1 kill, I believe. Yep. 1 kill. How does that work? He drowned. I was the last one to hit him. The Artie, I think, tracked him. But then he snuck. I don't know, fellas. But for whatever reason, I got the credit for that kill. All right, this is a good one. And when we say it, you have to remember to say it in Z Frank's vernacular, all right? You know who Z Frank is, right? Creepy Dave. Creepy Dave. Okay? My new best favorite animal. Here we go. Push up here in the Manticore. We're sort of looking around like, all right, let's try work this as best we can. Okay, guys are shooting into the bush. Okay, that's fine. Keep working. I just want to kind of watch what happens. People are shooting into the bush. We're going to take a look. We'll speed this up a little bit. Got double time speed here. Alright, looking in the bush. Just kind of take a look at what's going around behind us here. Still working on it. WZ. Okay, put a shot on that guy. That's good. Okay, another shot into the bush. He knows somebody's using that bush to spot. Just shooting into it over and over again. So far, pretty good timing. I go right there because I want to see if their Manticore sees me. Oh, like there. Okay, so there is something somewhat nearby. Let's be careful here because you can almost get a shot on me. Oh, hey, what? Somebody shot at me from behind. What just happened? This is my new best favorite animal, E100. PAL target. You know what? That is absolutely fantastic. I did not notice that at first. He is targeting his PAL. That's amazing. Pal Target, you absolutely amazing animal. Look at you. A1 Sniper E100. I don't know why he should. In the past, he would take a bunch of damage from me or a bunch of hit points, but let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Now, I didn't notice that initial one. I kind of thought maybe somebody had shot from up in the middle, and maybe I was flanked, but then I said, well, they're not poking through. That's a weird angle for someone to be able to hit, but I don't know, maybe some weird thing happened. But, oh, hold on a minute. Would you... Oh, okay, that was... Look how many craters are back there from them shooting through the bush. All right, we'll go over here. We'll take a look. We got a 4005. Don't want to shoot because I'll be seen. I'm kind of out in the open. We'll back up this way. See the WZ-132 just look back? Okay, whoa! I did get lit there. Okay, keep working it. Keep working it. Okay, maybe poke it. Hey, what? I don't know. Do you think maybe he believes possibly there's a scout in this bush here and he's just missing? I think he's aiming at me. My new best favorite animal. I'm going to leave it there. He did that most of the game. Then he wandered off to the east. He came out of that game with 0 damage. Awesome. Little guest help on Miserable Monday. Old Brian R. is having himself a Miserable Monday. He's in his Super Hellcat. He doesn't know it quite yet that he's about to have a Miserable Monday, but it's about to happen. You'll notice that there is a platoon on each side, and in particular on Brian R.'s side is a platoon from Clan EGLS, Hamster Tank and Cute Tank 01. Okay, Tier 8 preferential treatment tanks, and they are currently well, I don't know what they're doing because they're submarining. They've launched the IS-6B Green Navy because they are on the green side, and they are sailing up the Dnieper, whatever river this is. What is this place called anyway? Erlenberg? What river goes through Erlenberg? Is it the Dnieper? It might be. Don't know, but they have certainly launched the Boats. Let's see what happens here. Because he said, pay attention to 1404 and the Genius... Fellas, that's too long, so to speak. I don't know if they're too long or not long enough. It's hard to say. But I think we all know what's about to happen. 3, 2, 1. Oh, the other. Did the other one run into the one in front of him? His marker stopped. It looks like you ran. Dude. I mean, if you're the enemy team, that's a golf clap. It's hard to tell if that was on purpose. It looked like maybe they were trying to make it to their side, but there may be a slight misunderstanding on how that mechanic works on the part of the IS-6s. And I swear it looks like the last guy ran into the first one. Not that I think he was going to make it anyway, but that's pretty funny. Here's a significant case of lazy-itis and not wanting to worry about approach lanes and having too many Camp-A-Llama ding-dangs left. 4 TDs, might as well be Artie. All in the corner over here, one heavy, a Borosk that was in the middle that has fallen back and probably gone to one of the more obvious places, which I'm too lazy to worry about or think of. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to blitz straight at them and light them up. And even if they shoot me, then I'm going to get some lights. It's going to be fantastic. Just watch how well this works. Working well, working good. No, it's not working. It stopped working. Way too far away to light up any of the TDs. I'm sort of surprised the guys that were pushing there didn't light them, but honestly, that was a terrible approach. It was a bad line. The Borosk gets seen and dies at least. I think I might get the assist. No, I don't. I don't even get the assist on him. So nothing, not one bit of my plan there worked. That was good. Bad plan, horribly executed. Great. So we're trying to hold off a push. The entire team is in a corner. You know what's going to happen here. We're down hit points. It looks okay tank-wise, but we've lost a bunch of hit points. We're completely surrounded in a crossfire. There's nothing good here. I am aimed in on this guy, hoping to kill the 100 LT. The weird thing is he came around that corner and immediately shot me. Now, it might be that the front of my tank is sticking out and he saw me. But I don't know if I actually... We'll see if a bulb shows up. Because it hasn't showed up yet, and he's been there for a while. So I'm not really sure what happened on that. He might have binocs because he was actually stationary. And it seemed like he's not going to see me. Then I see his turret go towards me. So let's see if I actually get lit. But watch this shot. What? I may have been lit the whole time, honestly. I never saw a light. Very strange. Unless, potentially, I'm permanent lit from the angle above me. I don't know. Either way, of course that shot missed. So this is going super well, and it just, honestly, it feels like a lot of times in this game that you're on one of these two teams. You're either on the team that the purples are, or you're on my team. I get one shot on that guy. Watch the ELC here. Okay, let me see. Boom. Pen. Just backs up, shoots, hits me. Nice. That's beautiful. Yep. Oh, great. Now there's a Lorraine 50T right there. There's a ELC coming at me. Here comes a Grom. We'll shoot him in the lower plate. Nope, that was the upper plate. Doesn't... Okay, slap. And... bonk. Bam. Done. Awesome. Never had a chance. We are at 3 minutes and 15 seconds into the game, and it's 11-2. Absolute collapse. Full hit points. My team is all in the back, and some guys over there. The other heavy is dead. He's dead right here. And I've got a low hit point IS-3A, who I'm sure is reloaded. But I don't want to get him shooting me in the back and then getting sniped by the T-32. There's also a WZ of 111.6. There's a Progetto lurking about, so I figure I'll go finish him off.
Do you smell something burning? Our fuel's hit. We've lost half our gas. We've lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode. The turret's jammed. The fire's out. Let's find another target.
Do you see what just happened there? I took all 3 shots from the IS-3A. He broke my turret, locked it down. I did hit 4 trying to fix stuff, but apparently too early because then the fire destroyed the turret. Then he freaking reloaded another shell because the IS-3A reloads the first shell faster. That's perfect. Super cool. Here's a good one. Being too impatient and chasing damage, so I'm pushing across. You can see it's a Rompel stomp in our direction. I mean, nearly every game I've showed you has been this kind of crap. Chopper used my HP. Oh, I didn't even see that. Thanks, meme. Appreciate it. I wish I'd have seen it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna cross. What's the worst? What do you think the worst that's gonna happen? I could be blowed up. That's what it is. But I'm gonna take them by surprise, right? I'm going to appear out of nowhere. They're never going to expect it. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition or the Guido chopper attack. We just swing right across here. We're good. That's all right. I got some assist out of it. Am I going to get another one? 268. M449's laughing. He's like, "You're a moron." Did I get that one too? I did get that one. Nice. Okay. So that's it. That is purely my fault. I blame nobody but me. Bit surprised the RHM had flexed from where it was, but it did. They actually almost threw this away, now that I remember. Believe it or not, based on how far ahead we are, I think it's might be the, what are we missing? The P Victoria. The P Victoria is up on the hill here. And he kills 4 or 5 of them before they can finally get rid of him. Look how low hit point a lot of our guys are. So he kills a bunch of them. These guys help. These guys kill a few, and then once he retreats up there, because he's up there hiding right now, he kills a few. Yeah, that one was close. We do win, but we tried to throw it away. It's a fun little thing I tried to do at the end of games that I know we're going to win. I'm waiting for the 261 to die. I can see he's spotted. I'm looking for a great jump position, but I don't really hit it right. I was actually sort of aiming for that ramp, but I missed it. Now I'm just airborne, baby. But if you wait long enough, I want to say it's about 5 to 6 seconds in after the guy dies, damage stops happening to vehicles, and you can do things like this. Just bounce off stuff and get funny physics going on. There you go. Fun thing to do. This series is awesome. We're going to speed it up, though, just so you can kind of get the beauty of it. Nope, nope, I hit my friend. Okay. Nope, sorry. No damage. Okay, and under... Nope. Perfectly angled, apparently under... Complete... Nope. Oh, I got one. That was the one, I believe. Okay, got him. Side script, side script. Yeah. Oh, no. I don't even know. I think I hit the rocks in front of me. I think the hitbox on those rocks. Anybody know? I believe this hitbox is a little funkified. Nope, nothing. Okay, side. Oh, okay, bounce, good, and no, that's the turret, so probably not going to pin that anyway. Nope, can't snipe the hatch, not happening. And all right, so far so good though. Oh, look at that, 34 from HE. What a muppet I am. Nope. Okay, nope. Futility, futility. Ricochet. Come on, baby. Keep working it. Keep working it. Now we're going to back up. I think I go back forward because I haven't lost any hit points yet. That's going to happen right about here. And boom. No. Screen not pen. He's out in the open. I fucking hit the screen. Okay. You got me? No. Nothing. Great. He pinned me. Okay. What about now? Yay. We got some damage. Finally. 2,166. That was a lot of shotting. A lot of shotting. And let's see if we can get one of these guys. Come on, baby. And no. Kills that guy. And nope. Critical damage in the hatch. Nope, not happening. Critical damage. What did I do? I hit the hatch. What critical damage happened with no actual HP damage? I have no idea. Can't tell you. Can't tell you. All right, one last shot and we're dead. Great. If you were to say, describe to me in a video a succinct example of the challenges and the things people like and dislike about RNG and dispersion World of Tanks, and show it in a video. I don't know if I could find a better example than this. Now, to be honest with you, my memory of this was I was sat there aimed in. I wasn't quite, was I? And I may have even just a little bit shot behind him, if I'm honest with myself. Although I don't really want to be. Not really, anyway. It cannot be denied, though, that he is moving across, hit and pinned me, and I missed from a standing position. Although I was moving my turret a little bit. So both of us did have some dispersion from movement going on, that's for sure. And honestly, his may not have been as bad, just from movement. If his turret was more or less in the same spot, I didn't look at the numbers. But that's part of it too, isn't it? The whole, all those things going on with dispersion, RNG, the randomness of the dispersion that's going to happen, all those things. You know, it's the dice in the head and then the roll goes. And I end up taking 266. Also, two in addition to. Maybe that is a double shot, I don't know, but that's a pretty high roll. In fact, it can't be a double shot because there's no way it would be that low. That's a high roll, and I got nothing. Nothing. That's that picture right, or that video. That explains World of Tanks right there. Trying to control this space with my light tank. You see, it's a close game, but although they are pretty well owning the city, we're not in great shape. We got a lot of guys in the back. Campa Ding Dang. It's TDs that are left. The BZ's in town. Barask is trying to hold on as best he can. And I've got a bloody IS-3 out here, which I've had some chances to hit and bounce some shots. But he's at 703. That's a good 3 shots for me to get rid of him. I cannot 2-shot him in any way. I'm going to need 3 at the very least. Maybe 4. But I was just up behind there, behind that bunker, but he pushed me, so I knew that was going to go poorly. I don't have any snippers back here anymore. Maybe the Scorpion if he's paying attention. But I do have 784 hit points, so I feel confident. I feel confident if the IS-3 pushes me that I should be able to handle it. Now, as this is Monday, or Miserable Monday, what do you think is going to happen here? Well, let's find out. Okay, let's see. That guy's right there. All right, we'll just swing around. Okay, is he coming? Oh, yeah, here he comes. Okay, come on, buddy. Let's do it. Bring... Oh, look. Both of us hit by Artie. Oh, sorry, I wasn't done being... That's silly me. I wasn't done being hit by Artie. I needed both to hit me. So that now I'm absolutely a one-shot to the IS-3. That's good. He has seen both those shots go in. Surprised he isn't pushing me right this second. Okay, oh boy. All right, here we go. Oh, geez, here he is. That was awesome. Hey, look. I was camping hold down forward. I needed to be dug out of the hold down camping forward thing. I would make a complaint about shooting the light tank, but more than likely because of the Campa-Lampa Ding Dang, that I was the target of opportunity. So there you go. Lovely. Here's a game with no artillery. Here on Glacier. We're on Glacier. And 2 mediums come up. I like that. I'm up here. Okay. Rest of the team, not so much. There are some moving around to the heavy brawl area. A lot of guys camping. I feel like in a no-arty game on Glacier, this is a great opportunity to go hold down. At least my 2 mediums, I think, have kind of figured it out. So let's see how this goes. Wait, hold on. Dude, what? Okay, well. I guess Aaron Big Bear has the big B's and has decided to YOLO. And Astron Rex, Pasty White Gangster, really wants to kill the Bulldog. Let's see how it goes for those two. Oh, go back, Astron. Sure, yeah, you got this. Okay, okay. and just like that, two mediums are dead. Now look at our deployment. Oh, it's good. And I think somewhere in here I get lit on fire. Pretty sure. I think something shows up behind me here. I'm lit. I mean, take a look at it, fellas, just for a second. Kind of look at the deployment. Do you sense anything wrong with the deployment? I do. I sense something very wrong with the deployment. What's over here? Shoot. Oh, okay, great. Oh, boy, now I'm lit on. That was it. The Bulldog got up there, and he lights me on fire. And then I get hit again. And somebody else kills him, and I barely survive with 26 hit points. And then I'm not smart enough to leave this position, actually. Because pretty quickly, remember the T-44-100 that was over there I was looking at? He knows I don't have any hit points because I just showed the Object 277 that I don't have any hit points. And probably the Bulldog showed that anyway. There's nobody in the middle to control the middle because we're all on the edges of the map. Why are we on the edges of the map? Because people are scared of Artie. Except that there is no Artie and the enemy team figured it out and mine did not. At which point then you get that. Perfect. Here's a game of futility where I am being stupid. I'm shooting heat in a couple of these places. Now, I don't know if there's a hitbox. You guys can let me know on the Tortoise. I think there might be, but not when you're shooting heat into tracks. See if you find where my mistake is. However, I will say this about this. This is 14 shots, 13 hits, 2 pens. All right, ready? Off to the races. This is a familiar sight, isn't it? Peek, 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 nothing. Just shooting to the... Shoot where the trees are going down. I hit the ground, so I didn't hit anything. Got an IS-6. Oh, it's Aaron Big Bear is back. We just saw him. Aaron Big Bear. Oh, wow. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Can you leave me alone, please? Yeah, okay, whatever. Go do what you're going to do. He's attacking. Yeah, go get him, Aaron. He doesn't know. He's shaking his head. Don't hit me, fellas. Oh, he's attacking some... Why are these guys on my team every time? I don't understand it. All right, book. All right, that's a turret. That's fine. AT-15. I mean, it's strong armor. It's not. I got heat, baby. I got the heat. Flat plate. Armor not hit. So I guess I got into the. Okay. Sure. Okay. Here he is. So I think. If I wasn't as dumb and I selected AP, I probably would have penned these shots. What do you guys think? Now, what I am happy about is I am keeping him tracked along with some helpers. I mean, this is a textbook right here, fellas. I'm not getting any damage out of this, but we're keeping. Okay, of course. AE comes in here, but we're all busy taking down the tortoise. Okay, I've got 1,000 assists though, no damage. Let's see what we can do with this guy. Look at everybody. You gotta love this actually. Look at how everyone shifted. It was really well played actually by my team, to be honest. Doing some nice work here. We'll go across here. We'll shoot him. Oh, critical hit. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. And we're gonna get some damage now. It's time for damage. Nope. Armor not penetrated. Hit the wrong side of the pike nose. All right. How about this one? We got this. We got it. Yes. Finally, 317. And we'll finish this guy off. There we go. Now it's working. We got 521. Those are my 2 pens, by the way. That's it. Nope. Nothing there. Doing a nice job hiding from me. Nope. That's angled upper plate. To be fair, most of these shots are my fault. But it does get frustrating. All right, this one, we got him this time. We got him. No. He turned his turret to me right. Son of a... Do I shoot anymore? I don't think so. I think that's all the futility I could handle. Do I get another shot? I don't remember. Oh, that's right. That's... Stupid tank. One of the problems with this tank is its elevation is horrendous, much like the Manicore, because of the type of oscillating turret thing going on. Notice the back right there hits on the back deck, so it does not have very much elevation, and I'm on a downslope. So I turned to shoot him, and I can't even do that. I can't even... No. That's awesome. And that guy dies. All right, so we got a 1,500 combined. Somehow there's a kill involved, which is mind-boggling. I got that, but let me know on that. I think I may have got some decent damage off of that tortoise if I had shot the right ammo, and that is a significant weakness in my game, and I've always been working on it, but I got into the habit of just dabbing 2 and using gold, and that's just not a great idea. Breaking that cycle is not easy, fellas. It is not easy. So especially in that case, I was happy to keep helping with the tracks, but I could have easily, after shooting, just dab 1, hit 1 again, and get back to the AP, and I think I would have got some pins in there. Good stuff. 14 shots, 13 hits, 11-2, 15-2 simulator, whatever it ends up being. Yet another one of the Rumpelstomp games. I'm on the other side this time. Got a nice little 2,000 combined. I pushed into the south here. Just helped kill the Shrek, but there is an artillery involved. I don't know where he is right now, but I want you to watch what happens down on the mini-map. One of you guys kind of showed me this. Actually, I'm going to make it minus because I'm not really sure what happens. But watch the mini-map in the positions where you think the arty might be. We're going to move up here. He's still alive. I don't want to let him know where I am, so I don't cross across the cap circle. People are clicking right there, right? Just watch what happens. We're moving in, moving in. It's going to happen here momentarily. Wow, the enemy artillery just shot right there. No, he killed himself. Got up against a wall. And I couldn't figure out what happened. I'm like, wait a minute, he died. I thought maybe he had pushed in and was attacking. I sort of missed, and the way to know where he died, I'm looking for him right now, right? Is where you see the explosion. I'm like, where is this guy? Ah, there he is, right there. Right chair in that bush. Or on the other side. See how he drove up against the building and shot himself? 0 damage loser. Kills himself. Incredible. And the sad thing about it is, honestly, I would like to see Wargaming take the ability of arty to damage themselves out of the game. Just take it out. Like, if they hit too close, it doesn't matter. I suppose that would hurt a little bit because sometimes they face hug a tank and when they shoot they kill themselves. I get that. That might be helpful. But I think it's more often they do this kind of garbage. And I don't know how you would differentiate those two, whether that's even possible. But I would actually support arty not being able to damage itself by killing themselves. But that when the little circle shows up, that's a good indication of where they killed themselves, just FYI. you can see it was lost in battle. It doesn't necessarily say they killed themselves. When you get back on the cards after the battle, you can look at it and find out who killed it, and it'll say it killed itself or was destroyed by itself or whatever it says. In this case, it would be, who is this goober? Budman 1357 destroyed Budman 1357, something like that. But I guess he just had a little hissy fit. He's just very upset. Awesome. So you can see this one didn't go well. At least it's sort of closer than other ones. It's 13-6. We've got a leopard out here. I was in my Manticore. I'm dead over there. And you'll notice we have a badger. But you'll also notice that the badger is simulating a... the badger is simulating a... I don't know. What are they called? Aquatic animal. Chews on wood. It's one of those things. Simulating one of those. Why can't I think of the name? I don't know. But that's what he's simulating. A woodchuck. No, it's not a woodchuck. A wood biter animal with a flat tail thing. Just, they make dams. Those things. Yeah, that's what he's simulating. Exactly right. Cam-Az, and unfortunately you can't see that in the replays. Cam-Az is a 2-time loser or more because he was already on my blacklist. Old Cam-Az 520, who is now super grumpy that his team lost, and he's going to show the other team, by golly, what sportsmanship is all about. Just going to get a little wet right there, and whoop, drowned. So congrats on major debaggery, old Cam-Az 520. Good work. Also, extra points for being a badger and sitting in the back the whole game. That was very helpful. Unlike Cam-Az, who's given me the red as about drowning, we've got old Tick1 in the JPZ E100. It would have been really nice if I'd have noticed that he was there. I saw the little purple things, but I didn't read them. I don't know their words. Are they important? Could they tell me something about a maneuver I might or might not want to do? Possibly, but if you're me, you ignore that because by God, you have a plan. Your plan is to use this extremely fast, super nanodyne tiger mouse, and you're just going to cross. You're just going to cross. Don't worry about a JPZ. Very inaccurate gun. What is the worst thing that could happen? Alright, just got to cross. And I remember thinking, well, maybe the TNH hits me. Hopefully the KPZ doesn't, but I'll just shoot this guy. No, it didn't work. Alright, we're good. We're not good anymore. Not good. That's not good. Oops. This used to be a great spot for a brawl. But the last time they changed this around, when they made all this stupid... Well, this is another iteration of the stupid undulating hold down garbage on this map. But before those existed, it was possible to get down here and you could have a really superior brawl down in this part of the map. But the way the meta has metastasized like a cancer on this map is the purples take this side. Occasionally the greens can get down here, and if they do get down in here and the purples can't dig them out, it's problematic. Because then you're pushing up the ramp and all that stuff. And I'm not saying it's every time, but generally the purples have a pretty good advantage down here, especially if tanks can get in. I sort of expected the IS-4 to push in with me. I do an okay job of dealing with this guy. He does hit me here. I'll put a good 495 on him. I'm going to get a bounce, although he's at full hit points pretty much. We have one hole. Actually, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to leave a spot for the IS-4 to shoot the lower hole, so I don't block all of the shot here. Which he does, but doesn't get any damage. I'm going to get one more shot in here, I think. There we go. Try to bounce it. Come on, baby. We can do this. Ah. The auto-aim was dumb. I needed to shift my turret, but I think he just... Because he's got really good gun depression, I'm pretty sure he just got into my weak lower hole. And I'm out of the game, just like that. Absolute genius move. 2.5 minutes in. What? 2,000 hit points. Kids, try to pay attention to what's on the minimap. It could be important. Possibly. And last but not least, the old 8-line push on Monastery. We've already lost a Foch and a Progetto. We've killed their light. That's not great. He died over there on the 8-line. It's not too many tanks. It's a Leopard, a even 90, and an Object 268-5. They've pushed a T-30 around the corner. There's an enemy Leopard back there. We've absolutely lost the middle. They're gonna keep pushing, guys. They're gonna keep trying to push into that little opening. We just lost our 60 TP. Somehow I actually got hit by the G-Sword. He had enough depression. I was kind of up on these rocks. Didn't realize that little opening was there, but now I do. So that was dumb. And watch these guys. They're gonna sit there, keep trying to push in. Like maybe we can do. Oh, chart. Oh, there they go. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a good move. Good move, guys. Yep. You're about to take the middle. You're about to take the enemy cap. That's absolutely gonna happen when the enemy owns the middle. 100%. And the purples over here have a few fast ones that could go back. Yeah, you guys have got it figured out, man. If you just drove up on there and jumped on cap, that'll work out. Let's see how it works out for us. Yeah, they're fighting. Trying to make it happen. No. Oh, they got the T-30. Okay, you're going to Leopard. Boom, boom. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's... surprise, surprise. I don't know if they come back, if they're able to stop that, what's about to happen from happening. But I will say this, if they come back, that's 3 tanks that aren't dead. More than likely. The Char Murat, the 268-5, and the even 90. Which, killing their even 90, at least we had a scout advantage. Not super useful on this map until things kind of open up a little bit, but better than not having a scout, like we currently now do not have a scout. Yeah, you win the flank, man. Look, if you win a flank, keep pressing. You're doing well. Get right on their cap, because I'm sure that's going to happen. Definitely, whatever you do, do not pay attention to other parts of the map and whether your push onto their cap makes sense or not. Ignore that completely, because it only makes sense if you want to flank, you get on their cap. Whatever is going on the rest of the map is, remember, it's not your fault. Okay, you didn't do that, and if your teammates don't win, that's their fault, not yours. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's important stuff in World of Tanks. Stay on target, Luke. Stay on target. Keep your targeting computer out there. Don't pay attention to the weird voices in your head. Okay, the old man trying to tell you what to do. Just stay on target, go right at it, use your targeting computer, go right to the cap, ignore everything else, and you will be fantastic. That is all I've got for today's Miserable Monday, guys. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you on Tuesday. See ya. Beaver.